Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wild and Untamed way. I've got a question for you. Have you ever felt this deep, unexplainable pull towards the mysteries of the unseen world? A yearning to really connect with the ancient wisdom of our ancestors or with the spirits of nature? Well, if so, you might be ready to embark on the transformative practice of shamanic journeying. If I've not met you before, hello, I am Louise Dyson from the Wild and Untamed Way, and over the past few years I have been deeply exploring and teaching the ancient practice of shamanic witchcraft and earth medicine. Shamanic journeying has been a profound part of my spiritual journey. It has helped me to connect with my guides. It's helped me to connect with nature, to heal old wounds, ancestral traumas, to really discover much deeper truths about myself and also the world around me. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what shamanic journeying is, how it works, and why it's such a powerful practice. We're going to dive into the mechanics of journeying. We're going to explore the different realms that you can access and discuss the incredible benefits that you can gain from incorporating this practice into your life. So whether you are completely new to shamanic journeying or whether you're looking to deepen your understanding, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a solid foundation to start your own journey and tap into the ancient wisdom that awaits you. So let's begin by understanding what shamanic journeying actually is. So at its core, shamanic journeying is a method of reaching altered states of consciousness to connect with the spirit world. It's an ancient practice that's been used by shamans for tens of thousands of years, as well as spiritual healers across cultures, to really gain insight, to gain healing, and also to gain guidance as well. Shamanic journeying involves traveling to different spiritual realms. There are three primary realms that you can journey to. You've got the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world. And each realm has its own unique energy, its own inhabitants, including spirit guides and power animals and ancestral spirits. So the lower world is often seen as a place of healing and connection with nature. It's not a negative place. It's not the underworld. It's not hell or anything like that. It's a place where you might meet your power animals. It's a place where you'll receive wisdom from the natural world. Then we move up to the middle world, which is kind of a reflection of this world here. And this is more aligned with our physical reality. This is where we can connect with the spirit of plants and trees and even the land itself. And then we have the upper world, and this is considered the realm of higher wisdom, a realm of enlightenment. This is where you might meet spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, other celestial beings. So they're the three worlds. And you might be wondering, after learning about the three worlds, why do people practice shamanic journeying? So the reasons for this are really diverse. In fact, they're as diverse as the people who practice it. Some people will journey for personal healing. Some people will journey to seek or to release old trauma or to gain insights into, what's currently going on in their life, different challenges. Others will seek spiritual growth and deeper connection with the natural world and the spirit realms. And for some, it's about empowerment, right? It's about tapping into the wisdom and the strength of their spirit allies to really help to navigate life's journeys. So shamanic journeying offers a real profound way to explore the unseen, to really gain clarity, and also to connect with the deeper aspects of your soul and the world around you as well. It is a journey of discovery. It's a journey of healing. It's a journey of transformation. So Now we've got a bit of a basic understanding of what shamanic journeying actually is and why it's practiced. Let's talk about how it actually works. So, shamanic journeying typically always begins with setting a clear intention. So, this intention acts as a guide for your journey. So it could be a question that you want answered. It could be a problem that you are seeking clarity and guidance on, or it could simply be a desire to connect with a specific spirit guide or a power animal. And if you're just starting out on your journey, this is what I highly recommend, to set your intention to connect with your guides in each of the three worlds, or connect with your power animal or spirit animal in the lower realm. The next step is entering an altered state of consciousness. So this might sound big and scary and something that only advanced practitioners can do, but this is something everybody can achieve. And this is achieved through many different means, through breath work, through meditation, through working with plant medicine, through prolonged fasting, chanting, but the most common and the simplest way is through rhythmic drumming or rattling. So the repetitive sounds of the drum or the rattle help to shift your brain waves into a theta state. And when we're in theta state, this is all about opening up our subconscious mind, relaxing the body, and it is associated with deep meditation. It is associated with trance-like states, and this is an incredible way for us to open up to things that we wouldn't necessarily be open to in our regular day-to-day life. So once we're in this altered state, you can then begin your journey, and you do this by visualizing yourself entering a portal or a gateway that leads to one of the three spirit realms. So the lower world, the middle world, or the upper world. So this portal, when I journey, my portal is accessed through and found within the Axis Mundi, which is also known as the Tree of Life. So when I journey, I enter the Axis Mundi, the Tree of Life. I tend to do this through a hole in the trunk of a tree, and that is the way that I journey. But you could, anywhere where there is a portal in the earth, this can take you then through to the different realms. So it could be a cave, a tree, a river, a whirlwind, even a beam of light. And as you enter your chosen realm, you're going to allow your intuition to guide you. And in your realms, you'll often meet spirit guides, power animals, spirit animals, other beings that can offer wisdom and healing and guidance. And it's really important to stay open, to stay receptive to whatever experiences or messages come through, and really trusting in the process and trusting that they are exactly what you need to hear in that exact moment. Each journey is unique. Each journey is deeply personal. So you might receive visions or feelings or even direct messages from the spirits that you encounter. You can converse with them. You can ask questions. You can gain insight. The key is to really remain present in your journey and engaged in your journey, and just allow this journey to unfold naturally. And then when you're ready to end your journey, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in a moment, you then retrace your steps back through to the portal and gradually bring yourself back to your normal state of consciousness. Then take a few moments, ground yourself, perhaps touching the earth, deep breaths, moving your body. And then after your journey, it's really helpful to reflect on your experience. I highly recommend keeping a journal and journaling on each of your journeys. This can be a really powerful way to capture any insight or messages that you receive. And over time, you might start to see some patterns or some recurring themes that offer a real deeper insight into your spiritual path. Shamanic journeying is a beautiful and profound practice, and with regular practice, you'll become more adept to navigating the spiritual realms and receiving the guidance and the healing that you seek. So there we go, folks. Now you know how shamanic journeying works. Let's talk about some of the benefits that it can bring into your life as well. First and foremost, shamanic journeying offers spiritual growth. By connecting with spirit guides and power animals and ancestral spirits, you can gain insight, and that can really help you to understand your life's purpose and also navigate your spiritual path. These connections can really provide you with wisdom, with guidance, and can really help you to grow and to evolve on your spiritual journey. Another significant benefit is healing. Shamanic journeying allows us to access deeper layers of your subconscious mind where there may be old wounds or traumas that have been stored. And so through this practice, you can confront and release these past traumas. It can really help to lead to emotional and spiritual healing. And many people find that this process really helps them to heal, not just from personal experience, but also from ancestral trauma that has been passed down through generations. Shamanic journeying also promotes personal empowerment. By connecting with your spirit allies and accessing the wisdom of the spiritual realm, you can gain a much deeper understanding of your inner strength and your capabilities. And this practice can really help to build confidence and trust in your own intuition and your own abilities. It can really empower you to make decisions that align with your true self. And additionally, this practice enhances your connection with nature. Shamanic practices and witchcraft are real nature-based, rooted in nature. And as you journey to the various realms, you can develop a deeper appreciation for the natural world and the interconnectedness with the spiritual realms. This is brilliant, and it can lead to a greater sense of harmony and balance in your life. And it's going to help you to align yourself more closely with the natural rhythms of nature. Lastly, shamanic journeying can also provide a sense of belonging and community. Many people who practice journeying have this real strong connection to a global community of like-minded people who share similar spiritual values and experiences. And so this sense of belonging can be incredibly supportive and nourishing, and it can really help to offer you a network of people who understand and appreciate your spiritual journey as well. So as you can see, the benefits of shamanic journeying are vast and they are varied. And so they can really touch every aspect of your life, from spiritual and emotional well-being to personal growth and empowerment as well. And it's a practice that really opens the door to a deeper and more connected and fulfilled way of living. There are some misconceptions about shamanic journeying, so let's answer a few of those, and also some of the frequently asked questions that I get asked when it comes to journeying. So one of the biggest misconceptions is that shamanic journeying is only for those people with special gifts and abilities. The truth is, anybody can learn to journey. It's a skill that can be developed with practice and with patience. Just like any other spiritual practice, it's going to take some dedication, it's going to take an open mind, but anybody can do it. Another common myth is that shamanic journeying is dangerous or it's scary. And while journeying can be intense, it's generally a safe practice when it's done with the right intention and respect for the spiritual realms. Always approach your journey with a clear mind and a pure heart, and also set a strong intention for protection and guidance as well. Some people believe that you need to take hallucinogenic substances to journey. And while some traditional shamanic practices do involve plant medicine, you can absolutely journey without them. And this is a much more sustainable way to journey as well. So techniques like drumming and rattling and guided meditations as well are really powerful tools that can help you to enter the necessary state of consciousness that you need to journey. Additionally, some people worry because they can't visualize during their journey, and this is perfectly okay. Not everybody receives guidance through visual images. Some people see beautiful, clear, three-dimensional, color, amazing images, and some people just don't. So you can also receive messages through other senses, healing, feeling, or even just an inner knowing. It's just about trusting that your experience is valid and that you're receiving the guidance that you need in a way that is right for you. So there's some misconceptions. Here are a few frequently asked questions. First of all, how often should I journey? No right or wrong answer here. Some people journey daily, some people do it weekly, some people monthly. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you and that feels right for your spiritual practice. But as with anything, the more you do it, the more you're going to build your journeying muscles, and it's going to be easier when you are moving forward. Can I journey on my own, or do I need a guide? You can absolutely journey on your own, especially if you are becoming more comfortable with your practice. However, having a guide or a teacher can be really helpful, especially if you're just starting out, because not only can they provide support and guidance to ensure that you're approaching your practice safely and effectively, but having somebody else speak to you and tell you what you're seeing, or explain to you what you're seeing, or encouraging you, painting this visual picture, is going to be a lot easier for you than just doing it on your own. What if I don't see or experience anything during my journey? Kind of covered this, but it's completely normal, especially when you're starting out. So just be patient with yourself, trust yourself. Even if you don't see anything, the journey is still working on a deeper subconscious level. Next question, how can I tell if the messages I receive are real or just my imagination? This is a common concern, and the key is to trust your experience and the messages that you receive. Keeping a journal of your journeys is going to help you to track different patterns and to gain confidence in the messages that you're receiving. But trust the process, right? And the next question you might be asking is, how can I start my own shamanic journey in practice? So let's dive into some very simple steps before we wrap up the video to help you begin your journey. As we've already mentioned, set your intention, number one, before you start. Take a moment to have this clear intention, your question, your problem that you need clarity on, or just simply a desire to connect with a specific guide or a power animal. Your intention will guide you on your journey and help you to stay focused. You want to do this within a sacred space. So find somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed, a comfortable space. You can either sit up or lie down. I like to lie down because it helps my body to relax even more, like melt into the ground underneath me. And I also like to wear an eye mask as well, so that, I've got this blackout and I can be completely immersed in the journey. If you want to surround yourself with lovely things, light some candles, incense, have some crystals around you, whatever makes you feel that you're in this sacred space. The next thing is going to be entering the altered state of consciousness. This is key to shamanic journeying. So using rhythmic drumming or rattling will help you shift your brainwaves into theta state, that deep meditative trance-like state. You can drum yourself and you can rattle yourself. This is quite difficult when you're first starting out because you're concentrating on keeping a beat. So I recommend using a recording. There are some great resources here on YouTube, and you can follow somebody else's guided drumming. The next is when you close your eyes, get yourself into this relaxed state, do some breathing exercises to relax, get involved, get into the drumming, and then you want to visualize a portal or a gateway that leads you to one of the three spirit realms, the lower, the middle, or the upper world. And as we've mentioned before, this can be a cave, a hollow in a tree, a river, whatever works for you. And then as you enter your chosen realm, allow your intuition to guide you and be open to meeting spirit guides, meeting power animals, other beings that can offer you wisdom and healing and guidance, and trust the experience, right? It's so important. And then you're going to return and ground yourself. Usually when we journey, there is something called a callback, a specific callback which calls you out of your journey and reminds you that it's now time to return back to the physical world. So for me, it is 3 beats of the drum, slow beats of the drum, which then moves to a faster drumming to return back up into the axis mundi and back to my anchor spot in nature. And then when you're ready to end your journey, it's important to thank your guides, your power animals, whoever that you're with at the time, whatever realm you're with. This is going to help you to build your relationship with these guides. Gratitude is the cornerstone of all shamanic practices, so make sure you're practicing gratitude. It's so important. And then you'll retrace your steps back through your portal and then gradually bring yourself back to a normal state of consciousness. Take some moments to ground yourself, drink some water, take some deep breaths, all of those ways that you'll bring yourself back into your body. And then journal. See what comes up for you in your journal. So there we go, folks. There we go. An insight into shamanic journeying. If you got value from the video today, and it was an overview, we didn't go too deep into anything, but if you got value from today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in diving deeper into shamanic journeying, there are lots of different resources available to you to help you on your path. But if you feel called, I want to invite you to join me for one of my shamanic witchcraft courses or workshops. So feel free to drop me a message if you'd like to learn more about that in the comments. And also you can join our free Book of Face community as well, which is called The Wild and Untamed Ones. You will find the link in the usual places. Starting your shamanic journey practice can be transformative, and it can be a really enriching experience. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So be patient with yourself, stay open to the progress, and enjoy the profound connections and the insights that come your way. Thank you so much for joining me today, for your openness to explore the shamanic practice of journeying. Stay wild, stay curious, and stay cool, won't you? I'll see you in the next video.